Hi everyone, I want to welcome everybody to the first episode and video blog of Wander Garage. Uh, this is an introduction to myself and my project DC2. Um, my name is Jimmy. I reside in Miami, Florida. I'm a big time Honda fanatic, enthusiast, since I can't remember, even before I started driving. I really fell into Hondas back when I was playing Gran Turismo 1. I fell in love with the Integra, the DC2 chassis, um, and just doing the racing modifications and just basic other Hondas too, EG6s. That was my first Honda. What could have been too though, because I was more diverse on cars back then when I was trying to get one. When I was like 17, I got close to getting an FC Turbo 2. But my parents were buying me my first cars, and when my dad saw that Turbo 2, he wasn't having it. So I ended up with the VX hatchback AG because it was slow. But I knew its potential. It eventually got a Type R motor, a B18C, a 98 spec, and I did some autocross with it. Had a lot of fun with it. I regret selling it, and I ended up getting another EG. And I remember my front neighbor had a Ferio, and he was always hooking it up. Back in the days, it was there was no eBay, there was no fake parts. Everything was like legitimate. Tanabe exhaust, Racing Heart wheels. Everything was great, and you were fast with a single cam back then. I mean, with nitrous, and if you have the B16, you were king. Growing up and I really saw my builds coming from guys like FF Squad, like Catman and Jay Smith, all those guys on the West Coast. I really looked up to them with my build, with my EG build. You know, I always worked hard. I could never really afford the racing, the Volk racing wheels and whatnot. I had to settle for some Rotas in reality. I know people say, hey, yeah, just buy, save money and put parts away, but yeah, no, I was desperate, so yeah. I cared about good suspension, good tires, and a strong engine, and a clean looking car. Very simple. Simple builds are the best. I did go through the phase that I wanted a body kit and an Integra for some reason, yeah, but that was short-lived. What else about me? I want to become a race car driver. That's my dream. I've been told I have some talent, but I spent a couple of years in that world. I was a mechanic for a team, and talent only gets you to the door. You can't walk through it if you're not financially fit for it. A lot goes into a race car preparation, and I hope I can use that on my own cars. I have 6 Honda chassis, and that's what I'm doing this channel for DIYs, and just do video blog and have fun with my cars. I never really thought about doing something like this because I'm a little shy, but here you go, it's happening. And I also have an aspiration to have my own apparel for enthusiasts like me. You know, simple clothing. And it's named Wander, as a matter of fact. I'm also going to introduce, like I said, my DC2 in this video blog. It was a long time coming. I've always wanted a DC2, like I said, from Gran Turismo on. I always wanted a Type R. It could have been an EK or anything like that. But you know how far-fetched that is, you know, the 25-year rule here in America. And the FK8 came out, and I was fortunate enough to be at the right place at the right time to get one. I did pay some markup for it, but I just wanted that shit so bad. I needed it, you know. And fair warning to whoever's looking for one, be ready to, yeah, your payment's gonna suck unless you refinance the car or you pay it off or you're rich or something. I'm a basic guy. I have a lot of Hondas, but I'm not rich by any means. I'm a normal guy. I work an 8 to 5. I'm actually a technician for the biggest telecommunication company on the planet. ATN, you know what? And I've been very fortunate to have that job, and it's progressed my builds not as fast as I wanted them, because I also got regular bills. But in the next coming years, I hope to get my butt back on the track and go do some lapping days in Homestead. Hopefully build one of my cars as a race car, race some people, because that's my ultimate goal, to have all my cars track worthy. But I really want to race, and somehow race pro at one day. I don't care if I'm 60 years old. I'm gonna try to do it. It's one of my life goals to do that. But let's move on to the DC2. The DC2, about a month ago, I've been daily driving it. It has 183,000 miles. It's seen a thing or two. It's probably been crashed. God knows. It's been stolen. It doesn't have the GSR. It's a GSR, by the way. That's one thing I needed it to be. It needed to be a GSR, DC2 chassis. I always wanted an ITR, but with the whole FK8 coming out, Hondas are starting to inflate again. Integras are one of the main ones. I mean, the DC2 just went from Barrett Jackson for $58,000. The hell is that? But to any collector, hey, all the power to them. I'm glad that, you know, somebody bought it, and it's going to a true enthusiast. I mean, to pay $58,000 for an Integra Type R. You collect cars and you like cars, so yeah. Well, I bought this GSR. It took me a while. I went through a bunch of buckets. It's over here in Miami. It's just straight bad. Most of them have been stolen, or they're just shit buckets. And then either they don't have AC, or they don't have power steering, or they're just like leaking oil from everywhere. You know, just people ragged on them and they never took care of them. I got fortunate to find this one. It had all the prerequisites I wanted. The power steering, the AC, and it had VTEC. Thankfully, I was able to find this 98 GSR, high mileage, but it does not burn oil, doesn't blow smoke. AC, everything works. The shocks are blown. I hate driving that car around here because of that. It's just like, I'm scared to keep driving it because of the chassis is gonna break in half. It's just straight spring, and with all the bumps and everything, it's pretty bad. But I have a lot of plans for the car. I was gonna work on my EG this year, and I told myself I was gonna really progress my EG build. I haven't figured out if I'm gonna keep it Aztec green or Carnival, or change it to Carnival yellow. But I'll decide that later. I really want to get the DC2 up. When I bought it, all focus went to the DC2. I've always wanted an Integra. But yeah, I'll show you guys around the Integra. Hood's open. Got that VTEC motor though. Alright, so here's the car. Somebody decided to shave the front badge. Not too happy with that, but this front end will be up for sale soon. I am getting a JDM front end. I've already decided. I'll be making a video unboxing everything. It's on its way over here. I bought it from some guys in Ohio. It's called JDM of Ohio. If you're ever looking for JDM parts for your Honda, man, look them up. They'll give you really good deals. I've already been dealing with them for some EG parts too, and they've come through. Very clean parts, panels, anything you want, engines. I got my roof cut from my EG from them, really good. All right, so this is one of the main reasons why I got this car. I was so fortunate to find it. The VIN plates actually match. Everything matches. Supposedly it's all original, and they stole the car. They did not steal the engine. That's crazy, but whatever. Everything is working. Has a fresh radiator, AC works, power steering is still there. It has a nasty leak though. Can't really see it right there, but yeah, it has a nasty leak. You see it right there. I think it's from the cam spark, because I'll be fixing that soon. Yeah, there's the front. Sweet ass engine. It still runs great. I'll be popping some VTEC. I'll be doing a video, a Kanjo style video soon. I'll be doing some VTEC runs with that one. I have to change the oil though. It's black as dirt. This is where it starts to get ugly with this car. Whoever did the body work did a horrible job. This door, I know it's not from this car. The car is originally silver. Look, the VIN number. They did a good job though. They painted everything under the carpet, and as you can see, the engine bay was black. Look at this, really bad. Not the first time I've seen somebody do body work and it cracks there, so I'll be getting fixed soon. It has some hail damage. I'm not sure where this is a different tailgate too. As you can see, it's freaking red. But yeah, like I said, things are hard to find very clean. I'm starting black cars. I never liked black cars, but black is starting to grow on me. And I do plan to keep the car black. I really wanted a Phoenix yellow Integra Type R, but this is not a Type R, and I will not be putting Type R decals or anything like it. I do want to get the dark VTEC emblem, the one that goes right here. And somebody put some LEDs that are amber. I'm gonna revert it back to white. I am gonna keep some of the GSR aspects of the car GSR. I want to get a 5-lug. My original idea was to get the 16 stocks with some spacers, and just work on the suspension. I have a couple parts ordered already, bushings, and I haven't figured out what coilovers I'm going to get. But my main emphasis is to get the car rolling, to look nice, you know, get all the body work done. This door is from another car. It has a DC4 VIN number. The car is, these Integras, whoever has a clean one, I mean, it's worth money. I was looking at, I don't remember where I saw it. I think it was Bring Your Trailer. A GSR sold with 100,000 miles for more than 10 grand. That's crazy. That's why I had to jump on this. I had to figure out a way to get a GSR. And most of the ones I've seen are black. This one wasn't black by choice. Somebody painted it. But yeah, let's go to the interior. So we're in the interior. I don't know what's going on with that light going crazy there. It's annoying. The alarm. I deactivated it already. Alright, bro. What's going on? That's another thing. The door locks have stopped working. I'm gonna have to change the module. There you go. Alright, this car's been, the interior has a pretty cool carbon fiber trim. I'm gonna leave that there. I like it. The guy who had the car originally, he put some carbon fiber cloth, and he took the original one off. Luckily, I have some ITR door panel coming. I'll be doing a bunch of the little videos on how to remove it. I'm gonna change that module so the door locks work again. That can't, nothing happens. Everything works here. The radio sucks. That radio, sometimes when you hit a bump, it like have this car go silent. And probably I'm scared to pull that. Actually, it's loose there. That's actually pretty loose. You can pull it out. Yeah. But I'm gonna fix all that. The guy put some more of that interior trim here, that vinyl. It's like some carbon fiber fabric. It's actually this right here. I wasn't too fond of it. He also put it on the A pillars. The A pillars have a bunch of like glue on them. I'm sourcing parts out. I don't know, this guy, somebody was trying to make this a rocket ship. Look at all these holes on the steering column cover. And look at all the switches. Look at this. Crazy. But I'll be changing all that stuff. All this is going to be different. It has a short shifter. I can't stand short shifters. I'm sorry, that thing destroys synchros. I never liked them from the get-go. And this one doesn't have the little the little angles like the Integra, so when you're gonna throw a shift, it feels like you're reaching for the shifter. I already got a GSR shifter. I'm gonna be switching it to, and I'm gonna change the bushings. Yeah, pretty much the interior. As the back seats are just folded down. I'm gonna get a Type R rear hatch. I have that coming too, so I'll be doing a little video on that. And I'm gonna repaint the whole trunk area black because right now it's disgusting. No holes. Luckily, in that little part on the weld, there's no hole. I've seen a lot of Integras with the holes there. I guess when they drop them, the chassis. That's why the Type R's have that big bar in the back, the one that goes across. Yeah, so that won't happen. And people, when they drop their cars and the stiffer suspension, it breaks the welds. Just like they were ripping the welds off with the thicker sway bars in the back, all that stuff back there. It's strong, but it's not that strong. All right. So that's pretty much it. It's getting late. I will pull up the car. I will pull up the car and show the suspension, but I'm gonna be doing another video on that later on. Alright, so that was a quick walk around the car. It needs some work, but I'm up for it. And I'm supposed to receive the crate from JDM of Ohio on Friday. Today's Wednesday, so I'll be doing a little blog on that too. Unboxing everything and showing all the parts. There's a lot of parts. Door panels, rear door, JDM front end, a bunch of stuff. Just subscribe to my channel.